All right, so relaxed upper body. Your legs are going pretty straight back and forth, meaning your knees aren't wobbling out or anything like that. There's the slightest bit of your feet kicking inward as you push off. That's only a problem if you find yourself like hitting your legs when you're running, like your foot hits your other leg or thing like that. I know that's all fast, so slow motion here. I think your arms could have a little more arm swing to it. Think about the back arm swing. That could be helpful. You don't want to tense up on the upper body. You looked relaxed, but that's one thing I noticed. You have a good forward lean, so that's fine. And your foot strike, you're touching down heel first. That's fine. It looks like you might very slightly overstride. Like, I know there's not a lot of pressure at the initial landing of the foot. However, on some of these frames, it appears that your whole foot has touched down, and your ankle is slightly ahead of your knee. It's real minor. And if you've never had any shin splints or things like that, then it's probably not a problem. But when I was looking at this, that seemed like that's the potential for a little bit of overstriding. We spent a lot of time talking about that. That's the one that would cause injuries. I'd say there's a little bit of weight being put on your foot when it's in a slightly overstriding position, if that all makes sense. The lean is good. The stride push-off is good. Your knee lift on the leading leg is also very good. So form-wise, you get a lot of very good check marks, and just a couple things to really think about. See, like right there, heels touching down, pressure's on the foot, ankle is slightly ahead of the knee. That's the kind of thing I'm looking at. So doing your drills is very helpful. High knees, strides in general, butt kicks. So, and there, you can see the foot is landed. That one seemed like the ankle and the knee lined up fine. So it's not every step. And you got a good, good knee lift here and push off. So that's good to see. Anyway, back to doing all the drills is always going to be very helpful. Doing some plyometric stuff, jumps, pretend jump rope, and then looking at the landing here for a second. So heels touching down, you can see your ankle is slightly ahead of the knee, but then the full pressure, ankle's below the kney. So it's kind of right on the line. Anyway, just be aware of that, and if you notice that you have any shin issues, that is something to address. And then as far as conditioning goes, it can be a chore, but doing all the core strength work, hip strength work is going to be helpful for maintaining and avoiding injury, like maintaining good run form, not breaking down if you happen to be doing longer races. Because all this stuff, it doesn't matter too much if you're doing a 5K unless you're going for pure speed. But when you get into half marathon training, having your body being able to withstand the repetitive stress becomes critical. Anyway, so as your foot and your right leg there is coming forward, it's kind of like right on a straight line. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see the knee kind of bow out or in, or like the leg kick out, anything like that. And so you're not doing any of that. The only thing I noticed was when you're running away from the camera, where your feet kicked in just slightly. It's not a problem if you've never had your feet hitting your legs. It can be an issue if you've experienced like hip discomfort, things like that, and that's where you want to make sure you're doing lower leg strength exercises, hip strength exercises, side leg lifts, hip flexor stuff, squats in general, lunges with a twist is a good one. So you're not you don't have much vertical balance. That's good. So main things, maybe a little more arm swing, and be careful of a potential overstride. And that's it. You look good.